Hello, welcome to Levant TV headlines. The Syrian Army has recaptured 3 towns from the rebels in Southern Syria as part of their wide-scale offensive that started Sunday. US intelligence officials say foreign fighters are flocking to Syria at an unprecedented rate, with more than 20,000 volunteers from around the world joining the Islamic State or other extremist groups. Delegates from Libya's rival parliaments have gathered for the first time for talks aimed at ending months of instability in the violence-plagued country. Britain, the US and France have pulled their ambassadors and other staff out of Yemen and suspended work at the embassies due to fears over the security situation. And police in North Carolina have charged a Chapel Hill gunman with first-degree murder in the death of 3 Muslim students. Now let's have a look at top headlines in today's newspapers in the Middle East. From Beirut, the Daily Star leads reporting that Syrian troops and Hezbollah seized several towns and villages south of Damascus, advancing in a region leading to the edge of the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. The paper also reports that the Lebanese army was presented the award for the best mobile phone app relating to security and safety in Arab countries at the 3rd Arab Governmental Summit in Dubai. The Egyptian Independent leads reporting that the East Cairo prosecution has released 18 individuals arrested in the deadly violence which erupted ahead of a football game on Sunday. The paper also reports that 16 human rights organizations have put full responsibility on police forces for the death of 19 football fans. The UAE's Khalij Times leads reporting that the General Command of the UAE Armed Forces said UAE fighter jets based in Jordan swooped down to destroy Daesh command and control systems. The paper also reports that Hitachi High Technologies has developed a credit card-size happiness measuring device which will let bosses know if they run a happy office or if their employees are secretly bored at work. And now, papers in London. The Guardian leads Middle East news reporting that the sheer brutality of the Muaz al-Qasabsi execution beamed round the world last week seems to have galvanized Arab governments and Muslim religious authorities into more strident opposition to ISIS, expressed in furious condemnation and high-profile but limited military moves. The Telegraph leads Middle East news reporting that a traditionalist historian from Saudi Arabia has defended his country's ban on female drivers, saying that foreign governments which allow women to get behind the wheel don't care if they are raped. During a television debate, Al-Saadoon said that women in Saudi Arabia should not be allowed to drive on the grounds that they might get raped if their cars broke down. The Independent reports that a former jihadist who ran away from ISIS has spoken about life under the group's brutal rule in Syria and why he fled. The man, who goes under the name of Abu Ibrahim, spoke to US television network CBS while trying to get home to the West, saying he became increasingly disillusioned with the group's tactics, missed his family and felt bored. And now, international papers. From Berlin, the Deutsche Welle reports that the British and French governments have temporarily closed their embassies in Sana'a as unrest grows in Yemen. It comes after the US embassy in the Yemeni capital shut down for the 2nd time in months on Tuesday. And finally, from Beijing, China's Global Times reports that Iran's President Hassan Rouhani said the West should lift inhuman and illegal sanctions against Iran as they are trying to reach a comprehensive nuclear deal with Tehran, while addressing a large crowd celebrating the 36th anniversary of the Islamic Revolution in Tehran's Azadi Square. And for more updates, please visit Levant.tv. Thanks for watching and bye for now.